Szevasztok, Möldász vagyok, és ez pedig a Story About My Uncle. Na, álljunk is neki a történetnek.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared. I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure. My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Oh, fasz. Jó van, ezért nem vagyok elég intelligens.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
Gut. Nem lövöz ki az űrbe? Nem. De... És kilő az űrbe.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
Ügyelek vagyok még? Nem, na, menjünk.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Az magudás. Wow.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Aj, aj.
I found a strange gizmo, some sort of measuring tool that Fred must have built. It seemed to be done measuring though, so I took the results to give to Fred.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
Där framme vid en annan Halo. Nej, det var så. Där... Tre. Nazi. Komuś mi ładę. Ups. Okej, csak neki futás-ugrás. Jó, ki van építve azért.
Power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
Wow. Jó tudsz. Ok.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Aha. Amit eddig is csináltam kb. Az most megint jó az. És akkor ott meg van valami. Wow. Most ez nem tudom mi volt. Ez a fölöslegesen jöttem ide. Tehát az a piros cucc, az nem jó.
The adventure suit was fantastic. By combining a power leap with a grapple, I could fly long distances through the air at great speed.
Aha. Ez 910. Működjél már! Köszönöm. Ez nem olyan egyszerű, mint aminek tűnik. Oké. Nézzük hátra gondolni az alján. Ja, hogy ebből lehet. Oké. Akkor viszont... Semmi. Boo. Tudnám miért ezeket gyűjteni. Mindegy. Nem is volt bassza. Mindegy.
Did you ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body. Turns out, it wasn't frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Poor Fred.
I know. He did find real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
Várjál már végül se tojással szaporodik, mi a fasz? Meg hülyék? Na mindegy.
These blue lights. Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Wow. Na. Ez a pálya már egy kicsit jobban tetszik.
Hello, who are you?
Nem tudom, de
You're
én
not from
lesz
here.
magam tőle.
Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller. And with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred.
Ja.
I told her that he was my uncle and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was, that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why, really. But you can call me Maddie.
Hova megyek?
You've never been to the village,
Village.
right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it.
The fuck?
An underground village inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
Ja, nem lett volna hülyeség neki futásból ráugrani. Na, kezdek lejönni.
Over here. Hi, welcome to my village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent.
Négy
I
polista
haven't
megjelöl
seen
két
him in a few
kukoricát.
days,
Jó
though.
van.
Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try.
Miért nem
Before
vagytok
asking,
kékek?
though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad, unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's coat from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later!
Ó, Halli.
I thanked Madeline and agreed to meet her later. It was strange. How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
Lol. Oh, kumbaya.
It looked like most of the shacks in the village were built out of trash. Trash from our world. It was, after all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
For how long had Fred been gone?
I'm not sure. A couple of months, I think. Less than half a year for sure. I remembered hiking with him the summer before, but when I counted the days in his journals and from when I last saw him, it didn't make sense. Maddie said that she had known him all her life. Maybe she meant it figuratively.
Figure.
Like, she didn't really mean it. Like, when you say you'll die if you don't get a puppy for your birthday.
That's true, though.
I'm sorry. Of course it is.
Hova kell mennem? Följünk oda. Jó, oké, tehát tök fölöslegesen jöttem ide. Onnan jöttem. Voltam fenn. Oda megyek. Hogyan? Wow. Akkor előbb mégis erre kell jönni. Taxi. Imádom, ködbe duplázza szegény. Ha végül is előugrottam rossz irányba. Ja, hogy ide tett vissza. Na, mi lesz ott a dash fája?
A stranger in our halls. Welcome.
Hi.
Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you. Please tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred left us without a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You can have it if you return our Fred to us.
The crystal? Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will not be necessary. The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline. You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand. Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her. Be safe.
Mondja itt van mögötte. Ja. Áldmas ugrás.
I felt a little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
Ja, ja. Csináljuk másképp. Na szólod hozzá. Szót lesz. Meg vagy? Wow. Szopott. Normális. Meg jó szögbe is ugorjak rá, különben gáz van. Dik. أصنف يعني. Az elsőre nem, most meg nem. Most. Még az.
Darkness swept over me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms. As I entered the chasms, it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well? Or was it something else?
Biztos nem csak a sötétség van itt. Oh. Te mi vagy? Nem lehet csinálni semmit. Oh. Tényleg aztán azt jó, akkor oda van szállva. Itt meg az ugorjál feljel.
Maddie?
Oh. Yeah.
Hi. I'm glad you came. Sorry about back there. I just get so frustrated. They cling so desperately to what they know, won't ever do anything new. It feels better when Fred is around, but...
I told Madeline I didn't mind, and I asked her what she was doing with the book.
Oh, this? These writings? It's like a secret language. They are done by people who left the village long ago. They're called the Strays, but no one wants to talk about them. I started translating their language with help from a stray book that Fred found. This one says, "Don't move when the eye is open," I think. I wonder what it means.
Yeah,
Whatever. We should get going. Why don't you take me on your back? It'll be faster if you carry me. I used to piggyback on Fred all the time. Turn around and
Okay.
I'll hop up. You're not going to drop me, right?
Da får vi
Okay, let's go.
Madeline climbed up on my back, and with the suit on, I could barely feel the extra weight. The winding, narrow tunnels felt like they were closing in on me. They were oddly long and twisting, almost like someone or something had dug them out. With Maddie on my back, I had to be careful not to bump her head on the ceiling.
Jag hittade den där för jag Vad är det sånt? Wow. Ama ada. Zappočok tady si kváda. Ej.
Farewell, old life. Let us start anew. The Strays were ordinary people living in the village long ago. They disagreed with the old traditions and left to form their own village, or they were thrown out for misbehaving. The stories differ a bit.
Aztán nekem is kell pókembernek lennem.
Seemingly bottomless pits loomed below us, everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter. I was really glad that I wasn't alone.
Beware of what?
Mindig jó irányba kütyükhoz. Úgyhogy nem is akarom nagyon keresni őket, nem mindegy. Tudnám, hogy miért jók ezek a cuccok. Anyu. Most megijedtem.
What was that? I had never heard a creature sounding as terrifying, and I imagined it wouldn't be happy about visitors.
See that glowing plant over there? I bet something will happen if you use your grapple on it. Told you so.
Oha. Bir laf yazıyor. Magánál ér lofasságnak.
It is really dark down there. You're not scared, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
Igen, te nem de hogy nem. Ez már tényleg az abszolút sötétség. Rész is tényleg nem látod, hogy mi van ki.
Fred has been with my people since the first villager was born. He helped us build the village, taught us how to speak, and helps us with everything. He taught me how to read and write as well. That's how I could learn to read the writing on the walls.
Sywaps. Ja, fasz. No persze, tylko łaczynki do chwili. Pidość, znowu się z nim. I... Pamiętaj, fontos nem. Néz ki az öt. Opa,
No.
Zöld az ilyen is.
Back! Get back!
Oké, akkor aztán ez volt az eszem.
Whoa! Dude! I think I figured out what that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front of that thing. Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open.
Most csukva. Hát segíték, kibaszott nagyot. Ja. Azt hittem valami durvább. Szia! Patrz.
I knew you had it in you.
That was close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing could stand in our way of finding Fred.
Oh, another one. This one says, "Welcome home."
Ez itt van benne ugadok. Wow!
Whoa! This is it! This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky. It is so big.
It was a relief to finally feel the sun on my face and a gentle breeze in my hair. After all these caves, just breathing fresh air again was enough to clear my mind of any doubts I might have had about this strange journey so far.
Mutta
along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere. If the legends were true, the stray civilization was younger than the village. Yet, they were making great progress. They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
Még jó, hogy nem mondtad, hogy engedj el, de mindegy. Bunkód. Szövegényében nem ajánlatos játszani, semmit, ha be van állítva a dupla klik.
How come come they didn't use crystals in the village like that? Didn't they have any?
They did have a few, but never used them. The villagers thought the crystals were sacred, that they were the source of life and shouldn't be fiddled with.
Wait, didn't Fred use them?
For his power cores, yes. I guess he was an exception. The strays, on the other hand, they mined crystals and used them for all sorts of machinery and decorations. They praised them too, just in another way.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
Det var. Det var ikke. Tamam. Artık düşman yanıma kullanır.
Told you couldn't do it.
Egy oda kéne ugranom azt. Nem mondok én a szélomba. Canım.
Told you couldn't do it.
Bazılarını yaptık elbette. Paling lembut yang masak.
Oh, what's that? The boots! Look! Couldn't you wear those?
For this edition, the suit felt at least 20% cooler.
Normala.
Sweet! Now you gotta try them out. This is awesome!
It was awesome. I don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting through the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still feeling like the coolest kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
Hát eddig kb. 30-an haltunk zuhanásba.
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
Mi azt, hogy kifogyott a löket, ez hülye. Ott volt egy ugrás, ott egy löket. That's right. Idealnie
A great, icy mountain loomed before me, and I felt a chill run down my spine. We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay what looked like a proper town. The strays from Maddie's stories. I could imagine how she must have longed to meet them all her life. And now, here they were.
Nope.
Cool! Those must be the strays. I want to greet these people myself. Let me off.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Maddie from the village, and this is my friend. He's looking for Fred.
Amazing! I've never seen anyone from inside the caves before. My name is Arvin, this is Ingo, and that's Tamia.
Welcome to Starhaven, lads. So, what's it like in the village?
Village is okay, but not like this place. We don't have machines and crystals. We're forbidden from using them.
Truly. The crystals are our main source of power. The life in the village must be primitive. Or, should I say, simple.
Yeah, well, it's not so bad. I've actually made some secret experiments on crystals myself, like this lamp.
You made that? Awesome! I couldn't do that even if someone told me how.
And with no prior knowledge of how to use them, you are a gifted young lady. I believe we shall find many things to talk about.
Actually, I don't know if I can stay that long. Me and my friend are looking for Fred. Have you seen him?
Sure. The old man passed through here a few days ago.
We taught him how to harness crystal energy. He was headed down to the core of the mountains.
You'd have to pass through the ice cave to get there, though, so I ain't following.
There is a zeppelin headed for the ice cave. It docks a short distance from here. Just follow the path towards the mountain, and you won't miss it.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks!
Azt.
Bye, you guys!
Jó fejek vagyok emberek. De most egy kis szünet, szóval császtok.